pay attention and watch this video to the end. Because I'm going to reveal to you the secrets to get that man you can't get out of your mind. Completely addicted to you. Secrets that I have never shared publicly before. So if you are a woman, you will find what you are looking for and you will know how to fall madly in love with that man. And leave a powerful mark in his life. But watch out. Because if you're a man, this video is for you too. I've reserved a powerful secret at the end for you to completely change everything you thought you knew about how to attract that special person into your life. And make him fall madly in love with you. And most importantly, do it forever. So subscribe and get ready. Because we're getting started. The first thing I want to highlight in a woman to make me fall in love is her sweetness and tenderness. This video is quite personal. Since I talk about the qualities that personally attract me in a woman. I love it when a woman is not afraid to express her femininity. It is something difficult to explain with words. But you can perceive it in the warmth of her voice. In the way she touches. And even in how she kisses. Make no mistake. I also appreciate that a woman can be intense when the situation calls for it. But generally speaking, I value the gentleness and softness that always wins me over. We live in a society that has overcome certain stereotypes about women. The idea that a woman needs a man to feel complete is totally outdated. And I'm glad it is so. Because it aligns with one of the characteristics I like most in a woman. Self-confidence. I love a woman with dreams and passions. And this appeals to me for two main reasons. First, because I understand the importance of my own work and goals. And I appreciate that she has hers too. This understanding creates a compatibility where we can both love what we do, and make time for each other. Besides, it fascinates me that a woman has her own dreams. Because one of my greatest passions is to help her reach her goals. In this video I could easily focus on the superficial. On the physical. But to be honest, for me to really fall in love with a woman, that is not the most important thing. I'm not going to be hypocritical. The physical aspect can attract my attention initially. And generate a first attraction. However, it is not determinant for me to consider a serious and lasting relationship with her. The physical aspect is like a gateway. Something that can be attractive at first sight. But if I walk through that door and find nothing else, if it's empty, then my interest disappears completely. Something that really attracts me to a woman is her sense of humor. Especially if it's a sharp humor and a bit provocative. I love it when she can joke with me, keep the conversation light and fun, without falling into drama. This type of interaction is essential for me when considering a relationship. I also really value when a woman is not in a hurry to get to know us. For me it is crucial to engage only when I am sure of who she really is. I like to take the time to get to know someone in depth, and a phrase I love is, let's get to know each other impatiently slow. I prefer a woman who is natural and without complexes, someone who prioritizes what she feels in the moment over social expectations. For example, if I spend an amazing night with a woman I have deeply connected with, I don't want her to feel bad about it the next day because of what she thinks she should feel. I don't want her to ruin a genuine moment by following outdated social norms. I am attracted to a woman who is driven by the genuine emotions she feels in the moment. Putting aside social programming and past memories, I don't look for perfection and that I have no flaws. We all have them. But if I had to highlight just one thing I look for in a woman, it would be that authenticity and the ability to live the moment fully with me. A phrase that encapsulates everything and contains the essentials. For both men and women. Is this: I want to be loved for who I am. Not for what I have. This secret to falling in love, comes from my personal experience. On several occasions I have encountered women who, instead of wanting to get to know the real me, were more interested in my superficial appearance. This may sound very personal. Sometimes, I have even hidden what I do for a living or details of my professional life. Because I have noticed that when a conversation turns to material or work-related topics, the essence of the interaction is completely lost. When I have perceived that a woman is more interested in those superficial aspects, my interest in her quickly fades. To put it in perspective, if you are a woman watching this video, maybe you can relate to the feeling that a man is only interested in your physical appearance, or some specific part of your body, or just wants to get you into bed. That superficiality, in both men and women, is what I want to avoid. I look for an authentic connection, based on the essence of who we are. not on what we own or look like. Something that really fascinates me is when a woman doesn't give importance to my work or the material things I own. She looks beyond that and focuses on the person that I am. It is vital that she focuses on the man in front of her, without paying attention to the house, the car, or the money. What's more, I advise you to stay away from men who boast about those things, because they are generally looking for something superficial from you. The important thing is to see the heart, the shared moments and the person you have in front of you. I also greatly appreciate a woman who knows herself on an intimate level. The intimate connection is crucial to me. But before that connection between two people is perfect or great, it is essential that both have found themselves intimately. It is vital that a woman knows herself in this sense, because only then can she connect with me on that level. I like a woman who is not shy in bed, who is not afraid to express herself fully and, above all, who does not feel judged by me in those moments. I believe that in intimacy, freedom is the most important thing. Something I really value is the ability to form a solid team, not only professionally, but also personally. It is essential that there is constant support, no doubts about each other's good intentions. This relates to an essential quality for me: the ability to forgive and forget mistakes. This video is very personal, and I understand that some points may not resonate with everyone. However, this is 100% what I look for. I am attracted to a woman who has spent time reflecting on life, who has found her mission and formed her own opinions on various aspects. I admire someone who is curious, who is not satisfied with what she receives from the outside, but processes it, filters it, and builds her own reality. I love a woman who is sociable. I think it is essential that she knows her way around social situations, and can talk to different people. This also shows me that she has her own group of friends, which I consider essential. I am not attracted to a woman who stifles the relationship, who just wants us to be together all the time, and who depends exclusively on me and my circle. I prefer someone who also makes her own plans with her friends. Also, I am attracted to an intelligent woman, who enjoys reading and movies. It seems like I am asking a lot, and as I reflect on this while making the video, I realize how long my list is. However, I assure you there is a reason behind each of these characteristics. I deeply admire a woman who is not afraid to enjoy the simple act of doing nothing. I value that she does not feel anxious about being constantly busy, and who appreciates the quietness and value of those quiet moments. This connects to something that I find absolutely wonderful in a woman. If she has this ability, she practically wins me over. I love a woman who can share those quiet moments with me, who prefers to spend time together on a bench, doing nothing in particular, rather than going to a fancy restaurant. The external is of no importance to me. What really matters in a relationship is the bubble that is created between us. That means that sometimes, we don't need to do something extraordinary, or have grandiose plans. There are times when simply sharing a moment, without more, is enough and deeply meaningful. As I mentioned at the beginning, I am looking for a woman and not a girl. But there is something that I love in spite of this, and that is that this woman keeps the little girl inside her. That little girl that appears in some moments, and allows us to forget our age and just have fun. This detail, although it seems simple, sometimes we forget it and we become so adult that everything becomes monotonous and boring. At this point, you are ready to understand the secret I mentioned at the beginning of the video. This is one of the most powerful secrets I can share with you. Actually, this video has been a trap. A list of the qualities I look for in a woman to fall in love with her. And here comes the secret. So don't blink. Whether you're a man or a woman, I encourage you to make your own list. Make a detailed list of the characteristics your ideal person should have, including physical details if you wish. The more specific the list, the better. Making this list allows you to first of all be clear about what you are looking for. But more importantly, it allows you to ask yourself a crucial question. A woman like the one I have described in this video, what kind of man would she be looking for? Or the other way around, if you have listed your ideal man, that man you have described, what kind of woman would he be looking for? Because that's precisely the point you need to focus on. You can't control when that person will come into your life, but you can control being the right person to attract her. It is essential to be picky about the person you want to find. But before setting expectations for others, You must be demanding with yourself and with your life. This approach can open your eyes and help you attract the right person, the one you could really fall in love with. I would like to conclude with a final thought. The fact that you are watching this video means that you still believe in love. That you have not stopped giving people opportunities, and that, despite your past and the difficulties you have faced, you still believe in the possibility of falling in love. We all have a past with difficult times, but it is crucial to keep hope. I like to think that we all carry an inner light, a spark of desire to fall in love. It is essential to care about keeping that light on. If that light goes out, when the right person walks by, they won't see it and nothing can happen. It is your responsibility, regardless of what you have lived through, to keep that hope alive and take care of that inner light. Never stop believing in love, no matter what difficulties you have faced. It is your duty to keep that light shining, always ready to light the way when the right person appears in your life.